So you don't mind. So you don't mind sending out 12 of those individually?
No, I'm not going to do them individually.
You're not going to do them individually?
No, just because that's too much shipping and handling, I think.
It's a stamp. It's not that big of a deal.
Just saying.
Keep in mind, we have postage from Christmas, so sending those out is not going to cost you anything.
How much postage from Christmas?
I have 3 other books of stamps. Full.
Fair enough.
So it's not going to cost us anything to individually mail those.
Okay.
Okay. Everything else is pretty much boxed up.
Okay.
And properly labeled as to what they are. I'm probably going to hit the hay soon.
Okay.
So as you award stuff, just write it down on this piece of paper, and I will catch up with it in the morning.
Okay.
And properly mark where everything is getting mailed to.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm consulting with the divine bovine. One moment.
Your divine assistant, more likely.
Oh, they say mirrors can work for the window decals.
Mirrors can work, so can actual windows to like an apartment or something like
that.
I don't know if they would work on.
Oh yes, Wookiee. Sorry, let me get this real quick. So there you go, Wookiee. Go ahead and click on that link. I did suggest reading them in the order that they're actually posted. Ooh, we got Finding Nemo on the dam. 1 second, let me answer a couple of questions real quick. Do you love a speeding perk? Yep. You can't do that. It won't work. Yeah, I love my wife. She does play a little bit of Evolve. She played more in the press release. She mostly plays Guild Wars 2 at the moment, and but I do have some footage. Maybe I'll show it later of when she played Wraith for the first time during the press release. She's got a very, very evil laugh apparently during it. It's pretty hilarious.
Taunt players doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, exactly. No problem, Wookiee. My pleasure. Yes. Ah, fair enough.
So to mail those things is not going to be an issue.
Okay.
Trapped in there! Hazardous device charged.
Oh crap, I'm so sorry. I was talking with my wife and I totally forgot I muted my mic. I'm sorry. So at least on the YouTube version, you will be hearing this. I apologize for that, everyone. Pretty much. Basically, long story short, they were all grouped up. Warp Blast did a lot of damage. Pew Pew, AoE huge, Cry. Great ability of Daisy getting Ghost up and running away from the Finding Nemo. Do I even comment? I'm sorry, everyone. I'm trying to organize my second monitor so that it's a bit easier for me to tell, but the problem is I can't Alt-Tab out of this evolve, and it makes me annoying, and it makes me annoyed that I can't just Alt-Tab and go and fix things and have things in a set place. So, already after a good start, look at this, everyone's already half health. The Wraith, easily in a commanding position here, very little permanent damage, and is going to take down the Trapper just like that. And look at that, it hit somebody else already, like that. The Warp Blast is just such huge radius. I'm really glad that they're toning that down. So Assault, throwing a Toxic Grenade. Can't eat while in a Toxic Grenade, which is nice. Oh, but here it goes. Ooh, barely gets it off the corpse. Assault gets picked up by Ghost. There's the Abduct, and the Warp Blast should be followed shortly behind. Nice. So, Wraith deciding to get out of there. Ready to evolve to stage 3. I'm not sure if evolving to stage 3 is really good on this map, because this map it's pretty hard for a monster. I feel like because you can camp over here, and it looks like he's just going to do the evolve, get a couple of food, and go right after. So, very interesting turn of events. The Hunters were doing really good in most of the previous games, so I'm not sure if it's just fatigue or the monster is just doing really well, but the monster's skill level has really shown up, doing a really good job in these games, has been in a very solid lead both with the Goliath and the Wraith in this game. On the forums, they've mentioned a couple of things. So, people that are getting buffed or nerfed. I believe Markov is getting a buff. They haven't specified what, though. Wraith is getting a nerf. Kraken is getting some nerfs. I do know that the radius on Wraith is getting lowered. I'll have to, you know what? I'll find the post and I'll talk about it. After this game, I'm going to take a quick 10 to 12 minute break. I'm going to go ahead and stretch my legs. Go ahead and use the rest facilities, get some more water. I will have some nice, lovely cinematics for you to watch while I'm waiting. Then I will do some raffle, and then I'll find some more of those patch notes for you guys. So right now, really good. That's the hardest thing, is trying to avoid the Wraith's Warp Blast one on top of those. And I still am not a fan of Supernova. Supernova and Decoy just, I don't know, they just, like, whenever I get to, like, if I ever have to stage 3 as a Wraith, I'm just like, well, I don't even know what to put points into. So I like the Ghost Hawk sticking away. Look at that, one hit knocked out 3 people. Very hard for, oh, I like that decoy. That was a good decoy. Oh, and he does get a port key just in time. So Lazarus running away and missed the abduction, which means that he's going to be able to get away and hopefully cloak out pretty soon. Fantastic boost by Sunny. Starting to work on permanent damage now, so once, if they can get up Melted Face, oh, looks like poor Lazarus, it might be going down here, and Laz takes another one bites the dust. So Laz coming in, Wraith is like, I will have none of that shenanigans. So there goes the body, and this one should be game. There goes Daisy, and then Assault. Good game, Hey, Kill, how's it going?
Good game, man.
Good game.
Good game. Yeah, just another really strong game for the monster again. Really, really good positioning. Warp Blast is just really, really hard to avoid, and especially with Laz, if Warp Blast takes out 2 or 3 people, it's really hard to recover. But Daisy being MVP, rezzing Laz that first time for the clutch res, it's so easy to forget about Daisy. And I feel that like while she's an okay tracker, I feel that she's the best as being like kind of an invisible reser, just because even as a monster, I always seem to neglect and ignore her from time to time. But yeah, like it was just really hard. That first dome, the trapper and I think the assault went down right next to each other, and that was just really hard to recover because Sunny has a relatively low shooting, so you couldn't really keep him off the bodies forever, and then that forced Laz to come out probably a little bit earlier than you wanted to, and it was really hard to keep up with that Warp Blast.
Yeah.
Really good game. So
that radius nerf can't come fast enough.
yeah, I have my own thoughts on how I'd like to see Wraith go, pending any sort of like short of any overhaul. That being the case, I'm gonna do